Hey everyone, Ramon Hunter here. In Philippians 4 verse 13 it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Remember that, so the key phrase here is through Christ. In other words, it is only through faith in Jesus Christ that God will empower you and strengthen you to do that which He has called you to do. Today we're going to be looking at the pull-aparts. All right, it's a wonderful exercise for the upper back, the muscles between the scapula. You have the rhomboids major and minor, as well as the upper and mid fibers of the traps and the posterior deltoid. So we're going to be using the band here. So if you have a resistance band, you can also use a resistance loop. You can just turn this band into a loop, just tie the ends together and make a loop out of it. Or if you want, if you already have a resistance loop, this can also be used, putting your hands through and performing the exercise. All right, but we're going to be using the resistance band, which is right here. And this is a wonderful exercise for the shoulders. It's a wonderful exercise for the shoulder girdle. And how to perform this exercise is you can either hold above your head at about the level of your thighs or about 45 degrees, or you can keep it out in front of you. Now, the typical position of this exercise is to keep it out in front of you like this, right? So you're going to hold the band out in front of you with about shoulder width apart. So the hands are shoulder width apart, not too wide, but about shoulder width apart like this. And at the level of the shoulder, as you can see here, lateral view, all right? So at the level of the shoulders, shoulder width apart. And how to perform this exercise is just going to be pulled. So it's going to pull apart like this. So keep the elbows straight. Don't pull it like this. Don't pull this way. But just keep the arms out and just pull. Right? So this is the pull-aparts. Band pull-aparts. And again, this exercise targets the muscles of the posterior deltoids, the muscles of the upper back. You have the mid fibers of the traps, the rhomboids major and minor, the upper fibers of the traps. So this exercise is really good and it helps to strengthen the overall muscles of the shoulder girdle. All right. So this is the band pull-aparts. You can also do it above your head if you want to mix it up a little bit. I will usually do probably 3 sets of 20 or 3 sets of 15. Or you can keep it down here at about the level of your thighs or the level of your waist and pull apart in this position. Okay. So again, you want to soften the knees a little bit. Keep your head looking forward in a neutral position. Shoulders back and down. So you don't want to round the shoulders like this when performing the exercise. Shoulders back and down. Hold the band out in front of you and perform the pull-aparts. All right? So I hope you enjoy this exercise and it really benefits you. Doing this exercise properly, you'll really reap the benefits and the results from it. So again, I'm Ramon Hunter. Have a wonderful day. Blessings.